Judge Loxley was going to report by phone. I'm glad he didn't try that now. But he was taking his wife to a special trip and was going to stop and report. I said, "You are not going to do that. Don't you dare." So I'll report for him. They're working on three main issues. One is Veterans Reentry Search System. Chief Justice Kennedy and I have tried for years to get the jails to adopt this. It's where you send the Social Security numbers at night, every day if you want, to the Veterans Administration. They will identify if you have a veteran in your court system, and they'll send a notice immediately to the Veterans Justice Outreach Specialist, who will reach out and connect them with services. Montgomery County, Butler County is a perfect example. They had 2 vets identified in jail. They finally decided to put in the VRSS, and within 48 hours identified 20 more. Courts that have very robust veterans courts and screens still miss a third because they won't tell you. And that means all those people that you are using local services for could be connected with VA services. So we have taken the lead from Texas and North Carolina, and we are working for a statute to mandate it. We've found out that the VJOs know how to put the system in. They have a whole manual. They will come and help the jail install it, so it doesn't require any extra funding. And we're going to allow other entities to do it if it's missed somehow at the arrest. But we think the arrest place is the first place to do it because it's the first entry into the system. So we're working on that bill, and we do have several veterans legislator sponsors that would be interested in that. And then we're also going to codify an opinion, Attorney General opinion that Mike DeWine wrote, that said that Veteran Service Commission funds, the $5.5 million that they collect, can be used for funding a person in the Veterans Treatment Court, or for Veterans Court services, or for veteran services for someone who's justice involved. And so we're looking to codify that Attorney General opinion as well. Both of those have been approved by the Ohio State Bar Association. Judge Jackson and I are going to present them to the final committee for recommendation that they sponsor, and will be working with their legislative liaison, as well as the Supreme Court's liaison and the Judicial Conference, to try to get those through. There's another act that's been proposed nationally called the Veterans Justice Act, that aims to try to really get veterans into diversion and treatment. It's a very far-reaching act. It's got a little bit of issues that some feel may be overreaching or a little too far. We've got several avenues we can use to expand on that act, like our diversion, our treatment in lieu. It goes beyond veterans courts. It's not to replace veterans courts, but to supplement all those systems that don't have a veterans court. That's a work in progress, so more about that later. But the other two we hope to have into bill form sometime this year.